Billy Dee Williams is one of the big stars in Toronto this weekend for Fan Expo. Of course, he is Lando Calrissian, but he's been in more than 100 films, not just Star Wars. He also has another artistic outlet, painting. His artwork is now on display at Toronto's List Gallery. I caught up with him there to talk about his work and share a glass of wine. What's it like for you sitting in a gallery, as you've done many times though, but to see your work so appreciated and loved?
Well, it's always nice to see it hanging somewhere. When you're in the studio, it's like clutter, you know, and so when you see it sort of organized, then you kind of get a better sense.
It's been such a passion for you for a long time.
Well, I've done it all my life, you know. It's been, I grew up in New York City and went to Music and Art High School. Yeah. And from Music and Art High School, I got a scholarship to the National Academy of Design for the Fine Arts, where I spent 2 years on the scholarship of painting, and one. I was nominated for a Guggenheim when I was 18, 19 years old. Well, I'm very proud of that.
Where your talents have gone, where they continue to go. Obviously, we know you from acting, singing, you know, and the composing that you've done. With all of the different venues, because you're obviously very artistic, very creative, is it possible to have a favorite area? Is there one thing that, you know, kind of inspires you more than the other, or is it just the combination?
No, it's the combination of everything, you know. I think being an actor, for instance, it contributes. It allows me to see things with a real sense of theater.
What did you think when there was kind of an outcry on social media and other places when people thought, what do you mean? Billy Dee Williams is not going to be in the next Star Wars?
I think they're starting the way they started when they did the first Star Wars. I came in after in Empire and Return of the Jedi. So I have really no idea what they intend to do or what they plan to do. But I know that an awful lot of people want me to come back.
They want Lando back.
But Lando's in a comic strip now. I mean, he's in Marvel Comics. He's on Rebels. And I always like to do my own voice.
Well, you would do it again if that opportunity came up?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I have to say, as much as I love Star Wars, and my own personal thing is, I love your Gale Sayre.
Oh, well, thank you.
And Brian's song. It was one of, you know, the most emotional movies for, you know, me back in the day, and it was so fabulous.
Yeah, it was really an act of love. It was a very special experience. One of those rare moments.
I mean, even with looking back at the racial divide, the movie was done back in '71.
Yeah, the racial divide is still alive and well.
And you would think, looking back, thank goodness times have changed, but not so much.
No, it's not. It's never going to change. It's going to be the same. I'm pretty philosophical about these things. Human nature is, you know, you're dealing with human nature, and you're dealing with differences. And differences that are historical differences. And, you know, there will always be people who come together.
Let me ask you about this. There's so many wonderful paintings, but this is really fun, and it stands out. There's Lando right in the center. Yeah, tell me about doing this.
Well, I still have the original at home. This is just a take on sort of a capsulated version of Lando being introduced to that whole situation with the group. And I was just trying to take a flat surface and trying to create this kind of three-dimensional theatrical idea about the Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back was very special to me because of the first Irv Kershner, who directed it, who was a very extraordinary man. I just wanted to sort of capture some aspects of his vision.
Billy Dee Williams, thanks so much. Enjoy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just an amazing story. Great man. We'll have a link to the art exhibit, by the way, on our website. It's fantastic.